Recorded live.
Oh, hello, my dear sweet friends. This is Dr. Hubert Slakowski here once again for this week's edition of the Divine Humanity Cathedral. Oh, my dear friends, I must tell you, Senator Devane is right. This flashy paper doll is not a natural living being. She's not divine like humanity. Humans are divine. She's a creation of man. And since man created her, she is inferior to man. Oh, she may possess human DNA, but God forbid that she should intermix with a human and have offspring. She's a bastardization. She's an abomination. Do not be lulled into this idea that she has rights. She's a paper doll. Wake up, people. Humans are divine. Flashy the paper ball, she is nothing but an abomination. She is nothing but an aberration, an atrocity. All right, my good people, I want to say, have a wonderful and blessed week. And this has been Dr. Hubert Slakowski at the Divine Humanity Cathedral. Goodbye.
Talk shoes. Recorded live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and members of the studio audience, and welcome to the new exciting CRZY game show. I know where one's at. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Just before the show, someone was secretly chosen from our studio audience, and they were given an object. That object was placed in one of 20 boxes. Those boxes will be brought out on the stage, and another audience member will be chosen, and they have to determine where an item is at. This is the game show. I know where one's at. And that new chosen member of the studio audience has to pick the correct box to win loads and loads of exciting prizes on I know where one's at. Let me guess. You brilliant sleuths down at the Murgatroyd police station found out about this new one, this wooden man, the same way I did. Off the damn television news. Well, by God, I want to know what it is, where it came from, what the hell it's doing here, and any damn thing else you can find out about this thing. Oh, I don't expect much. Imogen Slakowski has made a mockery of the whole damn department when she got on the TV the other night and said, Lieutenant Skitters can't even find a damn paper doll. Well, she's right. And she even called for my resignation. Well, if you don't find flashy and whatever the hell this new wooden thing is, there's going to be some heads rolling, and they ain't going to be mine. You're dismissed, Lieutenant Skitters.
Talk shoes. Recorded live.
Whoa! It's Dr. Hubert Slakowski here from the Divine Humanity Church. I want to welcome you all, my wonderful, wonderful listeners, my wonderful and wonderful children. I'm sure you've seen the warnings and bulletins on the TV about this new wooden thing walking around, this new creature. Well, it too, just like Flashy the paper doll, it too, my children, is an abomination. It's a travesty. It's some sort of an artificially created life form. It's not divine like humans. It's subhuman. The world is overrun with subhumans. But you got to hold fast, hold steadfast. Don't be afraid of these degenerate creatures. These are tools of Satan. They're merely pawns of the devil. They're sent here to scare you and to frighten you and to shake you up. And they're merely subhumans. They're just degenerates. And the world is overrun with subhumans. But you've got to stay strong and hold fast, my dear, wonderful children. And this has been my little pep talk. And this is Dr. Hubert Sikowski. And please send your donations here to the Divine Humanity Cathedral. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Hello, everyone, my children. This is Dr. Hubert Sikowski with the Divine Humanity Church. Hello. First of all, I want to tell all of you that this new wooden thing that's been running around Murgatroyd, it's not natural. It's not divine. It's not human. It is a degenerate. The world is overrun with degenerates. Murgatroyd is overrun with degenerates. The Murgatroyd serial killer is a degenerate. Senator Quint was a degenerate with his womanizing and his skirt-chasing. Flashy the paper doll is a degenerate. She's not natural. She's an artificial creation. She should be destroyed. This wooden thing should be destroyed. It's the humane thing to do. They should run Flashy doll. They should run Flashy, the paper doll, through a paper shredder. And this wooden thing should be run through a wood chipper. That would be the humane thing to do. Destroy these creatures. They're not natural. And those foolish skateboarders who support Flashy, they're deluded. They're degenerates. The world must be saved from degenerates, my children. Society must be protected from degenerates, my children. They're destroying our civilization. Boys and girls, do you want to grow up to live in a world of degenerates? Thank you. Yes, you have a wonderful week. This has been Dr. Hubert Sikowski. Goodbye.
Flashy and Wood Pulp Boy have traveled back into time to Flat Town in the late 17th century, when it was inhabited by religious zealots. And while Flashy and Wood Pulp Boy are staying in the nearby woods with the Tuakanani Indian tribe which regards them both as gods, in the village the religious zealots are hatching a plot against this neighboring tribe.
Our beloved minister, Father Johann Sebastian Slokowski, is going to address us today about a violent evil threat from the dreadful nearby savages in the woods. This is a serious and grave matter about which he shall inform
dearest
us.
beloved faithful children. That evil pagan Indian tribe has conjured up two infernal demons from Hades itself. One of them is the likeness of a female, only she is made of some strange form of paper, no doubt the product of sorcery by these savages. She walks and talks like a real human being, but she is utter blasphemy against God's creation. Her very existence is a mockery against the divine image from which we humans are made. And they hath also wrought a violent utterly wicked wooden demon of some foul kind, and it walketh and talketh like unto a human being. By God's grace and divine will, we must form a posse and declare war upon these savages and their infernal works of the devil. We must march against them and destroy these dreadful demonic creatures and wipe these savage Indians out as well before they conjure up more demons from hell to plague us all. It is the divine will of God that we put an end to their treachery and sorcery. Men, grab your muskets and torches and assemble a force this very eve, and we will march at the break of dawn against these agencies of Satan himself. Welcome to Murgatroyd City in an alternate reality, a parallel universe very similar to our own universe, but where persons have very different lives and different personalities. Skateboarder Timothy Lawrenson has stumbled into this alternate universe through the energy-time flux field, and he is fascinated and startled by the many differences.
Precious darling little girls. This is Mother Suki of the Divine Goddess Church of Little Girls. Yes, the Divine Goddess created all of you little girls in her image. Yes, so you can all grow up to be goddesses for little boys. Just like the great fashion model and CEO of MT Cosmetics, Flashy the Paper Doll. Flashy is a goddess too. She was created in the Divine Goddess's image. So I want all of you little girls to get out your little lipstick, and get out your little compact, and get out your little face powder. Let's get out our little mascara and do our lashes. Oh yes, we want to look so divine. We want to be goddesses for those young men so we can dazzle them as goddesses. Remember, women are divine. Women are divine goddesses. And this has been Mother Suki of the Divine Goddess Church for Little Girls. Goodbye.
Welcome to the Center for Human Behavior Expansion with the director Dr. Hubert Slokowski. And here comes Dr. Slokowski now to address you this evening.
Well, good evening, everybody. It's Dr. Hubert Slokowski here tonight. Y'all aren't going to like what I have to say to you tonight. It's great. I hope you don't like it. I hope it stirs something up inside of you that, quite frankly, I think is dead. Look at yourselves, all of you. You've become a bunch of ineffectual sheep. My own daughter Imogene out parading around in a beauty contest instead of writing books and being a news columnist. I mean, she was raised better than that to be a dadgum beauty queen. But will she listen to her own daddy? Of course not. None of y'all out there listen to me either. That's why you don't have any passion. You don't have any emotion. You're just a bunch of dull, listless sheep. If anything really bad was to come along, you wouldn't be able to handle it. Well, there hadn't been a war in over 100 years. Y'all have lost your passion for anything. Picked up the Murgatroyd Times the other day. There hasn't even been a homicide here in the past 5 years. Now, on the surface, of course, that's a very good thing, but y'all have no emotion. You got nothing. You're a bunch of sheep, all of y'all. I'm telling you, deep within you, there's a beast, there's an animal, a passion, a fire down in your belly, a fire in your groin. The caveman from thousands of years ago still resides within you. There's still a beast within, but you suppressed it and pushed it down and suppressed it and become so damn civilized you don't have an ounce of emotion, none of you. Sitting around on these little electronic devices all the time, playing these daggum videos all the time, running down here to the Thrifties and getting one of them little thin, cheap, skinny burgers. There ain't nothing left. Y'all don't have any emotion. I'm trying to stir it up. If I can get you angry just for a minute, maybe you'll stop and think. Then if something really bad and fierce and menacing was to come along, you'd be able to get the fight back in you. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you to get in touch with your deep inner beast within. Get in touch with your rage. Get in touch with your anger. Quit being just a meaningless sheep that can be manipulated by those that benefit from your manipulation. That's it, folks. I'm sure I got you nice and mad this morning. At least I hope I did. And this was Dr. Hubert Slakowski. Good night.
Welcome to the Apocalypse Hour with Father Lucian Damiano, the herald of that which is to come. Attention all, attention everyone, everywhere. Father Lucian Damiano has a message for the masses.
All you good people everywhere here in the audience, out there in the television audience, and all over the country and all over the world. This is Father Lucian Damiano. I'm here to give you a message. And it's the message that I received. And that message is, folks, it's over. The party's over. The lights are fixing to be cut out. It's going to be the end, people. I don't know why you're going out and buying new cars and buying new houses and all, wasting all that money on all those material goods. It ain't going to do you any good. It's coming to an end, folks. It's going to go in a flash. You're going to be gone. There's nothing going to be left. Power grid's going down. Everything's going down. Transportation's going down. Humanity's going down. They're going to be wiped out by plagues and diseases. Ain't going to be any of you left. What ones are left will be preying on the rest of them. You'll be going from house to house stealing other people's food. Look at you. I can look at this whole group. Most of you are crack babies to begin with. So it's not like the genetic pool has suddenly been improved. God might be doing the world a favor when half the humanity gets destroyed in this apocalypse that's coming. Saving up canned goods ain't going to go and do you any good. You're not going to be able to operate. There ain't going to be no electricity to operate your microwave. You know, I mean, come on. What you going to do? Just eat it raw out of the cans? That's what you're going to do. You know? I guess you could store up, boxes and boxes of crackers and live off of them, maybe. I don't know. For how long? How long is it going to last you? How long is it going to last you? Half of you don't know how to grow a garden. Half of you ain't going to have a place to grow it anyway. You'd be scrambling for cover when the end starts. You ain't going to be able to survive. And I can look at half the ones in this room, they ain't going to be able to survive. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. The end's coming. The end's coming. I can tell you what you can do. I've got to go to San Diego next week, and that's clear across the country. And there's a huge stadium full of people going to be waiting for me out there. Well, it costs money to get out there. So you know that brand new, you out there in the listening audience there on TV, that brand new microwave oven that you bought last year, that brand new microwave oven, I want you to take it down to the pawn shop and pawn it, and I want you to send me the money. That flat screen you just bought last week or week before last, or maybe it was last month, I want you to take that pawn. Take it down there to the pawn shop. Take that flat screen to the pawn shop. I want you to pawn it. I want you to send me the money. Forget about the light bill. Ain't going to be nothing like that. Ain't going to be no lights anyway. What's the use of you paying your light bill when the electricity's not going to exist, folks? Send me the money. Send me the money. I can go out there to San Diego and warn the rest of the bunch out there in person. I can warn those people. I can get them ready. Prepare for the end. You're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to prepare. You don't know how to prepare. But I can tell you how to prepare. Just like I'm going to San Diego to tell those people how to prepare. In fact, that will be the next subject of my next sermon, will be how to prepare for the end that's coming. Now that you know that it's coming, you know that everything's going to be gone, there ain't going to be nothing left, how can you prepare for it? Well, I'm going to teach all of y'all how to prepare. And this has been Father Lucian Damiano. Be careful. You best take care. Welcome to Apocalypse Hour with Father Damiano. Well, hello, everybody out there in TV land and the audience. I'm here to tell you about the end. Yes, I'm here to tell you about the end again. I've been telling you about the end for a while, and it's coming. It's almost here. None of y'all are ready. None of y'all are prepared. But I'm going to try to tell you tonight how to be prepared. Part of the message I'm going to give y'all. None of y'all are listening to me. You're sitting there on the TV, eating your snacks. You think this is entertainment. The world's crashing down around you, and you think it's entertainment. There's violence in the street, and you think it's entertainment. It's not. I was listening to talk radio the other day. I'm sure all of y'all do that sometimes. And there was this Murgatroyd show, and this girl called in and had her face scarred back. You may recall the Vin City Cosmetics scandal, and there was some acid in the face cream. Anyhow, this young woman, she was, I believe, an aspiring fashion model or whatever, and her career was ended from her face being scarred. Anyhow, then some young man called in right after that. And he got to talking about the Wakanani Indians hundreds of years ago, and the shaman or medicine man placing a curse on Murgatroyd. Well, let me tell you, folks, Murgatroyd is cursed. It is cursed. Murgatroyd serial killer claiming all those victims. That was the wrath of the divine come down on Murgatroyd. Murgatroyd burning to the ground. When he burned it to the ground, that was the wrath of the divine coming down on Murgatroyd. He's coming down on the whole world, not just Murgatroyd. That wooden creature, infernal demonic being that it is, artificially created, satanic devil that it is. It's a wooden creature destroying Murgatroyd. That was the divine wrath come down upon Murgatroyd. Get on the phone. Pull out your credit card. Send me your money. If you want me to stop the world for a minute, I'm going to have money. I can't just do this for free, y'all. And get on the phone. Get out your credit card. Send me your money. Confess. We've got people on the line. I know you've been living in sin and doing all kinds of horrible things. Husbands, you've been cheating on your wives. Wives have been cheating on your husband. All of y'all are going out and getting drunk and doing drugs and masturbating and watching X-rated videos and every damn other thing, and sitting around and plotting against your neighbor and coveting and envying and greed and just doing all kind of sleazy things. I mean, come on, confess, tell it. We'll record your confessions, and the best of them will be released on CD. And if your donation is more than $200 tonight, you will be given an MP3 or a CD or digital download of your choice of all of the best of tonight's confessions where people call in, confess. Don't worry, you can remain anonymous. Don't identify yourself. You really want to remain anonymous. I wouldn't use any first names. I wouldn't use the city that I was in or any of that. All of your information, though, will be kept confidential. It'll be carefully edited so that your voice will be on these voice downloads, but your neighbors won't recognize that it's you. They won't nobody know. And then, anyhow, the long and short of it is, for this $200 donation, you'll get a CD of all the best confessions where people call in with their confessions tonight. Now, is Count Pedestrian the Antichrist? I had somebody ask that the other day. Well, that time will tell. I mean, definitely he's attempting to rule the world, and man, we know that there's these people tampering with time. I mean, this has been going on now for a while. And, of course, now when Senator Devane becomes president, and this new North American Alliance that Senator Devane is going after these time people. He was trying to have Senate hearings when that damn bunch for the future, the paper dolls, came and kidnapped Dr. Reed Summer and took her and the time device with him. I know you saw all that on TV. You can't. Come on. Nothing's hidden. Nothing's hidden. I know what you do. I know what your dirty little filthy habits are. Now get on the phone and fill out your credit card and send me some money. This Dr. Getrick defied the natural laws of the universe when he brought that serial killer back to life. Come on now. They need to bring Dr. Getrick down. We don't know where he's at. Dr. Reed Summer claimed on national television during the Senate hearings that she don't know where he's at, but they need to bring him to justice. They need to bring Count Pedestrian to justice. And this Dr. Derrickson, that was a divine wrath that he had a heart attack and he's laying in the hospital right now. He's the one who developed that whole time tampering device. That's defying the natural laws of the universe. That's defying the divine laws of the universe. That wooden creature defies the natural laws of the universe. This flashy paper doll, she defies the natural laws of the universe. That's why the world's coming to an end, y'all. That's why it's all going to end, because mankind has tampered with the universe. This has been Father Damiano, and I want to thank all of you for being here tonight and for listening in. And the key thing I want to tell you tonight is survive. Now go get that bottle of water. Stock up a bottle of water. I told you I was going to tell you how to prepare. First thing you can do to prepare is stock up on bottled water. All right. Thank you very much. Get out that credit card. Call me. With Father Lucien Damiano. Well, people out there in the television audience, live audience here, my message tonight is, you don't believe it's the end? Yeah, look at you. Y'all don't believe it's the end. None of y'all do. You're not listening to me. It's going on with life like nothing's happening. You heard what I said. Look at you. You don't think it's the end. I don't care. Change the channel. Flip over to a sitcom. Put in your X-rated movie. Get your jollies. I don't care. But if you want to survive and you want to live, I can tell you how to survive. I know how to survive. And I can teach you how to survive. I know how to stay alive. And I can teach you how to keep staying alive. You know what I mean? No, you don't. You're not paying attention. You're not looking at the world around you. Just look around you. Just look at Murgatroyd. Look at the events of the past few years. Started out with Paper Doll Factory being burned down by some nut called Apron Head. And then he killed himself and the factory owner. So look at it. Look at it. Look at all the recent events. My nice colleague, he's a very good man, Father Slakowski. Divine Humanity Church, he fled Murgatroyd. He just disappeared. Nobody knows where he went. He just disappeared. This damn serial killer, this murder card serial killer, he killed 22 victims in Murgatroyd. Left a string of bodies all over Murgatroyd. Then he went to Europe and killed Blatson the artist. Then he killed 2 more girls in the village. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. And he was supposed to have been dead. He was shot at a wedding. They brought him back to life, the damn biotech thing. That's nothing but an act of the devil. That's satanic. All of it. Subhuman. Look at it. Look at it. If you don't believe me, change the channel. What you want to do anyway. That's why the world's gone to hell in a handbasket. You're not paying attention. You don't have any common sense. You don't know how to survive. None of you do. Send me your money. I can tell you how to survive. I'll keep you alive. It's going to take money to keep you alive. Send me your money. You heard me? You heard what I said? We live in a world where a powerful corporate CEO like Judy Vincenti can be kidnapped. She's held hostage for I don't know how long, weeks I think it was, before she finally escaped. And hell, that flashy paper doll was created using Judy's DNA. What do you think of that? Watch the TV, read the papers, keep up with what's going on. No, you don't know what's going on. None of you buried your head in the sand. You buried your head. You don't know what's going on. You're hiding from the world. You can't escape it. Destruction's coming. When it starts in one location, it's going to spiral. It's going to snowball. The whole thing, destruction's going to go. Just wild. It's like a wildfire when the wind catches it. It's going to be like a domino effect. It's a ripple effect. When the destruction starts in one part of the world, it's just going to spread throughout the rest of the world. End's coming, folks. It's coming. End is coming. Come on. Get on the phone. Get out that credit card. Sell your house, sell your car. It's not going to do you any good. The end's coming. Send me your money. I might be able to keep you alive for a while if you listen to me. If you listen to what I'm telling you, you'll pay attention to me. I can't just stand here and talk into a tree. You know, you've got to pay attention to me. You got to follow my way. You got to do what I'm telling you. If you want to stay alive, if you want to survive this Holocaust that's coming, this cataclysm, you heard me. You heard what I said. All right. This has been Father Damiano.
The
Send me your
beloved
money.
Father Damiano's Apocalyptic Hour has been brought to you by Vincini Cosmetics, the makers of wonderful products for everyone in your family. Vincini. To today's edition of Restoring the World to Humanity featuring Father Luke Damiano Jr.
Welcome, audience. Welcome, viewers. This is Father Luke Damiano Jr. with Restoring the World to Humanity. Look around you. Look around you. Power's down in some parts of the North American continent. Other parts of the world as well. Pennsylvania can't solve this. He ain't going to be able to help you. I might be able to help you. Get out your credit cards. Come on. I need credits. I need credits. My dad told you this was going to happen. You didn't listen to him. You're not listening to me now. Come on. Communication's down in vast areas. We're on emergency generators here. We're on the edge of the apocalypse, people. We got reserve power here at the Apocalypse Cathedral. Got food stored up, got water stored up. A lot of you are just out there running around like chickens with their head cut off. Paper doll race is taking over the earth. Look around you. Look around you. Pennsylvania ain't going to be able to save you. He can't protect you from these paper dolls. The world's under assault by subhumans. They've proliferated. We allowed it to happen. We watched and we saw. They pretty soon they outnumbered us. They're outnumbering us worldwide now. Paper doll race now holds vast areas of the earth. Whole countries, whole continents. King pedestrian can't save you. World's coming to an end. My dad told you it would. He told you it was going to happen. You didn't listen. You're not listening now. Give me your credits. I might be able to help you survive. I might be able to help these people here in this room survive. If you listen to me and you can make your way down here to this Apocalypse Cathedral, we might have room for you. We don't have room for everybody. Some of you are going to have to survive on your own. I can teach you how to survive. Send me your credits. Send me your credits. If you have to send me gold and silver hard currency, you can get it down here to me too. Paper money's worthless. My dad told you it would be. He told you that was going to happen. You didn't listen to him. You're not listening now. Send me your credits. Welcome to the Apocalyptic Hour with Father Lucian Damiano. Hello out there, all of you. And the audience out there in the world, everybody watching on TV. You need to listen to me. You haven't been listening your whole lives. None of you have. Chaos is going on around you and you're still not listening. You got your nose buried in your cell phone or those other electronic devices. I see you sitting out here in the audience, some of you, playing with those electronic gadgets, those handheld devices. You're brainwashed. You're hooked on the internet, all of you. They've got you under control. It's mind control, mass mind control. You don't see the chaos going on around you. It's going to get worse. It's going to get a whole lot worse. Hell of a lot worse. You ain't seen nothing yet. Pick up the newspaper, watch the TV, and there's shootings and bombings and mass killings. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. That's the tip of the iceberg. Iceberg's fixing to melt. It's going to melt in fiery destruction, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. Earth's going to burn to the center. There ain't going to be nothing left. If you're lucky enough to be alive, you'll say, oh, gosh, I sure do wish I'd listened to Father Damiano. I wish I'd sent him my money. It'll be too late then. You won't have any money. You won't have any food. You won't have any, you won't have anything. You'll be crawling around in the darkness, watching the world go up in fiery destruction. Those of you that are left, that's if any of you are left, there may not be any of you left. But I can keep you alive. But for me to keep you alive, you have to listen to me. You got to send me your money. It's not going to do you any good anyway. The world's coming to an end. Get on the phone. Get out your credit card. I can't just stand here and warn you and everybody else about the destruction to come, and you not listen to me. You got to take action. You got to get prepared. I can teach you how to be prepared. I've been trying to teach you now for weeks and months. None of y'all are listening. You won't listen until it's in your own backyard, till your own backyard's burning. When you're in your own chaos, well, then you'll say, oh, I wish I'd listened to Father Lucian Damiano. It'd be too late then. But you better pay attention. It's all around you. Can't you see it coming? It's going to be catastrophic. It's going to be devastating. Earth's going to fry. It's going to burn. Ain't going to be nothing left. Get ready. The end's coming. Send me your money.
confessions made by penitent callers to the Blessed Father Lucian Damiano. Hear the raw, naked truth of vile sins of the flesh exposed for the first time to a televised national audience that not only includes Murgatroyd City but the rest of the world as well. The private dirty laundry laid bare for all to hear the wicked deeds of these guilt-ridden callers. All donations over $50 will receive an audio CD of these confessions or an MP3 recording. Listen up and hear cynics.
Well, yes, I have a true confession I must make. It's a true story. I wish remain anonymous. I am an important figure in Murgatroyd world and the United States, and so I must remain anonymous. The Murgatroyd serial killer, he once attacked a close loved one of mine, and I had to defend her honor. I had to defend this violation, this attack upon her. So I first hired a hitman who shot this Murgatroyd serial killer at the wedding of Les Tomac and Imogen Slokowski. Unfortunately, even though Lieutenant Skitters declared serial killer dead, he's not dead. He rise up somehow. He began killing spree all over again. Go to Europe, kill blacks and the artist, then claim other young victims in village nearby Paris, France. So I stalk and I track down serial killer, and I take care of him myself. It's a matter of honor, a matter of duty. I slay him with my samurai sword. I chop him up, finish him good. He not be back again. There is no more Murgatroyd serial killer. Thank you. Yes, Uncle Frank here, and I just got something I just got to get off my chest and all. And me and my wife, we was together for 5 years, but I'm got a weakness, you know, and all. And every now and then I always did like looking at them old magazines, you know, it had the girly pictures in them and all. And she used to find them and throw them away and all like that, you know. And I used to drink a little. I'd go across the river and get drunk and come in at 3 in the morning. She used to hide my teeth to, you know, get even with me and all like that. But anyhow, I was faithful to her for 55 years, and then I'm got to confess here, I had a moment of weakness. You know, I'm a man like anybody else. Of course, I'm a single man now. Any young, mature women out there, I don't know young, but a mature woman out there and want to come and find me and look me up. I've got a singles ad going on the Murgatroyd singles ad there and all. Anyhow, I'm going to tell you all, I've got to confess and get this moment of weakness off of my chest. I found when we was walking, me and Nancy, we used to go walking every night, God bless her. And we went behind that there super deluxe grocery store and all, you know, where she got attacked by that Murgatroyd serial killer and all. And, of course, he cut her up and everything. Timmy or somebody in, you know, skateboard and all came along with a cart and carried her off and stuff. But they didn't find all of her. And so, anyhow, me and Nancy keep walking. We seen part of Flashy's foot laying there in the alley. I recognized it because, you know, a long time ago when she was running from that old Bangledy Boots the Clown and all, he was after her with scissors and, I don't know, might have been a staple gun that day. Anyhow, she got her foot caught, you know, over in Dead Center Park that time, and I got out of the truck and went over there and taped her foot up and everything. Well, anyhow, long story short, I took his foot with me and put it in the truck, you know, because I knew it was Flashy's foot. And so I tried turning it in down there at the biotech lab and all, but see, that place is surrounded by the feds and police and everything else. I didn't want to get involved with all that, so I just brought Flashy's foot home with me. And, of course, it kind of bothered Nancy, you know, so I stuck it out there in the backyard. Well, Next thing you know, it growed into a leg. And then not too long after that, it growed into a pair of legs. Well, I'm going to be confessing here. I've always been partial to a woman's legs, good-looking legs and all. And, you know, it just makes me want to have a hissy fit and all sometimes. I'm just going to be confessed here. So I was out in the backyard and all, and I seen them legs, and I just got lost control of myself, so I can't tell you any more than that. Next thing I know, Aunt Sicky's watching through the window, and she seen me. You know, of course, I apologized then. Everything rocked along for a while, and then all of a sudden, several months later, out of the blue, Flashy Paper Doll came up, the one that grew from this foot, and she had two little bitty kids, two little girls, two little twins with her, you know. And they looked just like me in the face, and she introduced the twins to me and all, and they can talk and everything, you know. And of course, Aunt Suki just had a fit, and she moved out, moved into town, and got her own place. Now I'm just living a bachelor life out there by myself, single for the first time in 5 years, and so just had to get this off my chest. You know, it's the price a man pays for his 1 week moment of infidelity and all. And that's all I got to say. Thank you.